Good morning children. Welcome to our social class. Already you saw the video about the climate and us lesson, no? In that I explained about latitude and angle of the sun rays. It means the climate of a place. It is depending on different topics. Okay children. In that first one I explained. What is that? The angle of the sun rays is causing the climate conditions of area. Okay. Already you saw the video now. Once again a small video I will show you. You observe that how the sun rays are falling in different ways on the earth and how they are affecting the climate. Okay children. Near the equator the sun rays are straight, and when you are going upward or downward to the equator towards North Pole and South Pole, the rays are slant a little bit. So the temperature decreases there. If you go to totally North Pole and South Pole, totally it is the temperature is in minus degrees. Okay, so it is a cool area, or it is called as ice desert and polar areas because the area is covered with snow. Okay children, see a small video about that. Revise the topic. See here children, the sun rays are falling directly on the earth. This part receives more temperature. Here the temperature will be hot, and in some other places the temperature is very cool wherever the sun rays fall slantly. Here you see the three shaded colors. The red color part is torrid zone, the green color part is temperate zone, and the white color part is the frigid zone. Here torrid zone located between Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. Here this zone area is very hot. Here the temperature will be high because the sun rises falls directly straight on this part. That's why it is too hot. The temperature will be hot. Hot summers and warm winters experienced here. Here you see the green shaded part. It is the temperate zone. Here the climate will be moderate. It is not hot like torrid zone. Here warm summers and cold winters experienced. Next here you see the North Pole and South Pole area, the white colored part. Here most of the year this place receives snowfall because of the slant sunrises. See the picture here children. Different zones are having different climatic conditions on the earth. Did you see the video children? Okay. Let us see the other elements which are affecting the climate. Okay. The second one, it is over Nana. This is second one. Distance from the sea. Distance from the sea means the area which is near the ocean water or it is far away the ocean water. Okay. This depends the climatic conditions of that area. Next, height above sea level. Height above sea level means it is called as altitude. It means the hill stations. Okay children, if the area is high, the hill stations are having different kind of climatic conditions. Next, the fourth one is wind. In some areas, the wind also causes further changes of climatic conditions of that area. Next one is humidity. Humidity means the water vapor percentage which is present in the air or in the atmosphere. Okay children, these are total 5 elements which are affecting the climatic conditions of particular areas. Okay, the first one is over. Now we will see the remaining 4 items. From the sea. Distance from the sea means it is a coastal area. If you see the coastal area, I hope all of you idea about the coastal area. Okay, the place which is near the ocean. You see the picture here. The place which is near the ocean. The city which is near the ocean. For example, Vizag is a city which is located near the Bay of Bengal ocean. Okay children, what happens here? In this area, in the coastal area, even in the summer season sometimes we experience normal weather. We won't experience too hot climate. Okay children. And in the winter season, we won't experience the cool weather like in other regions. Why it is happening? Because of the ocean water. What is happening there? The ocean water is releasing cool breezes in the daytime and warm breezes in the night time. Breezes means the wind, air. Okay, children. Daytime, from the ocean, we receive cool air. Cool winds will blow from the ocean to the city or town. Okay. Night time, warm breezes. Warm breezes means a little hot. Okay, little temperature air. Okay, that breezes towards the land masses. You see the picture here. If your right hand side is ocean is there, no? So your left hand side city is there. So the breezes will come like this. How it comes? The warm breezes in the night time and cool breezes in the daytime. That's why the temperature is little bit change from our places to the coastal regions. Okay, children? In summer we feel very hot, but in the coastal area, this much extreme hot they won't experience. Is it clear? Again, I will explain in the wind column. Now you see. The next one. Height above sea level. The next point is height above sea level. It means the hill stations, the mountain peak areas. Okay, children. It is called as altitude also. Altitude means how much height we are going from the land surface. It is called as altitude. It means in your place here, Paural Gatti is there. It is little bit high than the Puttangandi. Like that. If you go to Himalaya mountain ranges, you see the picture here. These all are the hill stations. If you go there, the climate is cool. Why it is cool? You see another picture here. When we are going upward, the temperature decreases. The temperature decreases. If it is a small hill, we receive cool breezes. If it is a mountain like Himalayas, the Himalayas totally covered with ice because of the minus degrees of temperature there. When we are going upward in the hill station, so automatically the temperature will decrease in that places. You see the picture here. Top of the mountain you can observe the ice there. The ice is forming there because of the less temperature, minus degrees of temperature. Okay, children? Now it is called as altitude. It means mountain areas we won't receive hot sunrises. Okay, children? We won't experience hot climate. There the weather will be cool. That's why most of the Indians or other country people in summer season, they like to go to the hill stations because hill stations the climate will be cool. Next, come to the wind. Wind means here, this point also saying about the same thing here, distance from the sea. Here I told no distance from the sea. When the city is near the sea, they won't experience too hot sunlight or too cool weather in the winter season. That is because of this wind. You see the picture here, children. You are seeing the land mass and water bodies, no? You see the arrow marks here. You see day and night is showing here. Daytime, the cool breezes are coming towards the land masses. Night time, the warm breezes are coming towards the land masses. Why it is happening? Why it is happening? Because daily the sun rises in the morning. Okay. The sun is very hot. Because of that, all the area heats up. The land heats up because of sunlight. Okay. The water also heats up. But water cools down very slowly. Land masses, earth cools down fastly. Okay, children? Okay? Earth cools down fastly and water cools down slowly. That's why night time earth will cool down and water still it will be little warm. That's why warm wind comes from the ocean water in night times. It is helpful in the winter season. Okay? And daytime, again in the same way, water won't heat up fastly. The land heats up fastly. Okay? So we feel very hot, but ocean water won't heat up fastly. It is sending cool breezes towards us. Okay, from the water, we receive cool breezes in the daytime. Because of this reason, daytime the cool breezes comes towards the earth from the ocean water, and nighttime warm breezes comes from the ocean water. Because of this reason, because of these winds, in the coastal area places, winter season they won't experience very cool climate. In summer seasons the climate will be normal. It means moderate climate they will experience. Okay, is it clear, children? These 2 points are same, equal, almost. And the fifth one is humidity. What is humidity? You observe here in the picture what you are seeing, the droplets you are seeing, no, that is humidity. Humidity means nothing but the water vapor content which is present in the air. What is water vapor? Do you know about the meaning of water vapor? Once you go into the kitchen, you observe what your mother is cooking. When she is cooking rice or anything, you see some smoke kind of thing is going upward from the vessels which your mother is preparing. Either it is dal or it is rice, or if you keep some hot water, some smoke kind of thing will go upward. It is not smoke, it is water vapor. Okay, you can observe here in the picture. The boiling water is releasing water vapor outside. It means the water is having 3 states. Already in science you learned that. One is water, second one is water vapor, third one is ice. When you freeze water, it changes like ice. When we cool the water, it freezes like ice. When you boil the water, it evaporates. You keep some water on the stove and leave it. After 1 hour or half an hour, all the water will evaporate. All the water will evaporate. It means because of heat and temperature, water evaporates. Then how the water is evaporating on the earth? Because of the sunlight. Okay, children, because of the sunlight, all the water evaporates from the earth daily in the daytime. Okay, even in the night time sometimes. You are washing your clothes, keeping outside. Up to the evening, the clothes will become dry or wet. The wet cloth change into dry. How it is drying? Because of the sunlight. Okay, children, it means because of sunlight, all the water is getting evaporation. That evaporated water will remain in the air. Okay, the evaporated water will remain in the air. That is called as water vapor percentage in the air. In the summer season, the percentage will be more. Near the ocean water area, it means near the coastal area, the percentage will be more. Mostly, coastal area people experience humid climate. Humid climate means we sweat a lot. We sweat a lot. Okay, children. When we feel very sweat, the sweaty day means on that day the water vapor will be more in the air. Okay, children. All the water vapor goes upward, forms like clouds, and they precipitate. They give rainfall. Do you know that? Okay. These are the points which are affecting the climatic conditions of area, not only the seasons, that you have to understand. Okay, one is distance from the sun to earth and rays angle of the sunrise which are falling on the earth. Second one is distance from the sea. Okay, if the area is middle of the Indian country like Delhi, it experiences hot summers. But whereas the coastal area places like Vizag, that kind of Mumbai, Chennai, these areas having moderate climate and humid climate also. Humidity will be more in the coastal areas. Next, high above the sea level, it is called as altitude also. It means the hill stations having cool climate. The hill stations are having cool climate. How much height we go, that much the temperature will cool. Next, wind. Wind means again how the wind breezes from the ocean water to the cities or land areas. It is depending on this topic only. Next, humidity. Humidity means the percentage of water vapor which is present in the air. Okay, children. These are the other factors which are affecting the climatic conditions. All of you write these 5 points 5 times in your rough notes. Okay. Listen carefully the lesson once again. Okay, children.